I'm honored to be able to hear your presentation today. And on the other hand, I'm also shocked and a bit flabbergasted by your critique of some of the methods that we used in the modern study of the religion in the United States and Europe and other parts of the world. And in particular, and I can only speak for myself here, I'm not a scholar of Buddhism. But in my study of Buddhism, in my academic practice, I'm not concerned with karmic retribution. I'm not concerned whether it serves to propagate the Buddha Dharma or not. And I'm not concerned whether it's helpful for my own practice or the practice of others. So given that is, at least for me and for many colleagues I know in their work in Buddhist studies, as it's done in this institution and other institutions, I'm curious, from your point of view, is there any value or benefit to this mode of engaging in the study of Buddhism that seeks to study it as it is embedded in historical, cultural, and literary context?
Chirnambagoina Samlo Ramandamombo Yore, the Nam Tarchik the Chu Tartaptana, the Nichi, Tendra Manaya Chore. Retang it and the Revaji to Chirizena, Matsu Nang Chu and Nangayan, where na Shoko Chuna and Nimo Jimjigina, the Matsu Poyer Katari Turgin, de last Saturn Shikitana, Poyer Katari Surgin Tetso Jimjig Shiki, that Bernard Gumba in Gumba Susona, the Nanchu Roligore, Tin Rolig the Korgore, Tansan Jarko Jamba Natsu Popa, the Alonian Tavirondi, Matsu Surgina. Surgeon surgeon teller dozi shaken. Alonian ganana, Matsu Opa share merchants of the current drip tazagonina, Tenda Yokumare. They don't have a chunk, no shoko, the Kebatsogi, Matsu Puk, Junila Jimjiction, Jimjichure, Payabore. They Chulka Tapa want to see Jimjiction, Chonde. Rangan Swag want to see Dana, the native lega drip you, Dana, Tendagina, they aren't Chore. Redangas Chuganona, a Musur Chungareta, Surging Tadna, Mandravaga, then Tambu, then Lecture Tariga, Tambuyuri. Then Tisuina, Nitsuina, Terang Revaji, the Chirizena, Terandana Momobozio Marta, Yanaya, Ta Jima Tariga, then Kurku Shona, then Zamba Girgansola, then Murtigni, Reva Josamgu, Tenina, Tangansu Janakrina, Bernatari, Gariga Shatsum, the then trade Yishilama, as it is your. They call Tari Shastungo, the Flopra Chimogo, Tari Morumbaga, Shastungan on Jominze. New Koran, Chet of Ticket and you, Yishilama, the Chaka Mil Girka, Yamseling is the Tate, and Rashi Ronmare, Choraga, Marangara, the Pansam Chick, Chutendra Mazoze, Jima Koranga, Tenitari, Omar Yan, the Mahonboche, Omar Yan, the Gerson. That didn't Ravaga, the Jimjik Batsoina, the that Tansan Jean Chachim Mombos, the Sona, the Jimjik Shaka, Nitena Tarna shits are not Sarita, that Jima, Teatari, Sanlos of Samgio. The Martotari Chu Shoko, Candele Kalenina, Naso, Jisi Yaramayo, Marto Zemana, Telachi Gabatan, Telachi Mamu Bachame. Allah. The children Jimjik Shego Tari the Shestang, Chu the Canadian Shane. Then is Jimjik Shane, then a Trumjak Asseto, the Marto, the Jimjik Shilling Mombo Yorete, Pamba Yose and Pamba Men in the Tansan Memda, Tarizo Kiriona, Jacob Mombo, Lucky Jimjik and Shadegore. Tari Chute and Nakan Ramada Pishu Mombos Yore thing is a Shigmando.
Yes, that's very important, for you to bring up these points and think about it in this way. To reiterate, my intention for saying what I did is because I wanted to make the point clear that in Buddhism, in the vehicle of Tantra, and as that pertains to our Tibetan tradition, there's a way of researching that and relating to that should be carried out according according to the tradition of the lineage. That's the point I was making. Like, for example, when documentaries are made about monasteries or traditions, oftentimes the documentaries may overly exaggerate aspects about a culture, let's say the Tibetan culture, which could have the potential to damage or mislead the viewer's understanding of what that culture really is, right? And so that's an ordinary example, but because the tantric tradition is based on faith and devotion, so from that point of view it's very spiritually oriented, and there's a way to connect with that, then that will bring forth the value of that tradition so that it won't be sullied and it won't be damaged. But there's certainly plenty of scriptures to research and study where that is not the case at all. And so, therefore, for example, to study the Umagen and other, classic texts such as this, the Ornament of the Madhyamaka, and other translations and commentaries, this would be highly appropriate. There was one Chinese disciple who was going to put the Geshe Lama, Triya Geshe Lama, do you know what that is? It's an advanced Dzogchen text which is based on inner practice. And so it's actually a practice manual. And to hear the instructions on what it means, one has to be empowered and receive pointing out instructions according to the tradition. So this Chinese professor was going to put that in his curriculum for higher studies. And I was flabbergasted because that's something that is just totally unacceptable. Why? Because it's for inner practice. It doesn't belong in that category. In other words, you've got the wrong text for your category of learning and educating. So that's a mistake. And I pointed that out to him, and so he changed it and he put the Ornament of the Madhyamaka in its place. That's perfect. And so those kinds of adjustments need to take place by researchers. And this is something that if I have the opportunity to say directly to them, of course here this is just a small group where I just happen to express my feelings very openly, but I certainly would not hold back to express them again to other professors because I just see it as being important and true. And any other studies that you are undergoing to educate yourself, I rejoice in that, and please continue. In no way do I ever want to discourage anyone from doing that. I just wanted you to understand the point of the context, which hopefully is clear.